There are a lot of benefits to having your own website with a custom domain. One of them is that you get to create custom email addresses that have your business name or portfolio name, whatever your website is for. So let's take a look at creating a custom email address. I'm back in cPanel, and I'll just type email to narrow down the field here in the filter. I'll go to email accounts to start with. By default, there is a root account just like there was with FTP, but we're going to create a custom one with our own email address. So for example, I might have multiple people with this domain. So maybe I want to have an address that says justin@in5example.com. Maybe I want it to be contact or info. You can actually create all of these, and you can forward them to the same place if you want, or answer them separately. You've got a lot of flexibility because now you have your own website. So I'll type in the name, and I'll set a password. And then I can set an amount of space. So if you're creating an email address for somebody else, you might want to limit it. I'm creating it for myself, and I have unlimited space on my website, so I'm just going to say unlimited. I can send a welcome email with instructions to set up the email client. I'll go ahead and do that, and then I'll click create. Now I've got an email address. I can actually check the mail right from here. cPanel gives me a couple of options of which email client I want to use. I can click on either one of these and go right to my inbox. Here's the email configuration settings that I can use to set up. So now I've got a working email address, but what if I don't want to check it here? Well, I can forward it to another address. I'll show you quickly how to do that. I go back to cPanel on the main page, and I'm going to type in forward. Now I have the option of forwarding emails. If I want to forward the email address I just created, I could select the domain, say add forwarder. So I'll type in the address. So it's justin@in5example.com, and I could forward this to Gmail or Yahoo. That's when I just want to be notified. I don't want to respond to my Gmail, but I also don't want to come in here and check all the time. That's really useful if I'm not getting a lot of emails, but I can actually set up another email client to work with this. If I go back into my email and I open up that email that was sent to me, it tells me all the things that I need to use to set up IMAP, POP3, or SMTP. These are all email protocols. I can set this up in Gmail or Outlook or any mail application so that I can send and receive from justin@in5example.com, but in any email client that I want. So those are two things you can do once you have your email set up. You either forward it to another address, or you can configure your preferred email client to pull mail from this address, and then you can reply with the address as well. So now you look really professional because you've got your own domain and you're sending and receiving emails from there.